It's good to see you. Good morning to you.
Well, it's great to be here. Good morning.
I want to ask you about the federal help now. We've seen federal vaccination sites in Dallas County. How in the world is that different from what Dallas County is doing?
Well, the federal vaccination sites go towards underserved populations. So we receive 21,000 vaccines a week for the 17 hardest hit zip codes, most vulnerable and disadvantaged zip codes, and also for people who live in census tracts at 75 to 100% of the poverty level. And we also are receiving 6,000 vaccines starting next week a week, Johnson & Johnson vaccines from the federal government, which I'll use to vaccinate people in jails, in addiction and mental health recovery inpatient facilities, and our homeless population.
Let me ask you about that, Judge, because there's a lot of controversy about jails. I completely understand because people are all in one area and they can't move about. I saw a tweet of yours the other day saying there's no wait at all at Dallas's Fair Park. There were 1,600 doses just sitting there waiting for people to show up. It was second doses, of course, only for people in 1B. I'm thinking, Judge, I would have hopped in a car and driven there if I could have gotten my first dose. Is there a better way to manage this at all for people who are waiting?
Well, the management is pretty much smoothed out at this point, Jason, because we were having to catch up people for second doses who were on an old operating system. Now we're on a new operating system. You get an appointment. The wait times are about 10 minutes, and that's a good thing. The real challenge we're having now, Jason, is that with every new improvement we get from our federal partners for disadvantaged communities only, the state takes that and more so from Dallas County and diverts it to other parts of the state. So as we sit here on Sunday, Dallas County has received from the federal government, counting next week, a total of 42,000 Pfizer doses and 6,000 Johnson & Johnson doses, or 50,000 doses, but the state has shorted us 56,000 doses. And what's worse is the people that are being shorted are the people who've waited on our list of 650,000 and growing for months.
A few last moments here, but I'm curious, when do you think that we are ever going to advance out of 1B?
Well, it's just a function of getting people vaccinated. If we can get the doses the state is diverting from Dallas County back to Dallas County, I think it can be pretty quickly. Parkland Center for Clinical Innovation says if we can get the state doses back and keep the federal programs going, we can reach herd immunity by June.
Judge, we're out of time, but where are those doses going that the state is taking?
Other parts of the state, not here.
Not here, okay. Judge Clay Jenkins, good to see you again. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Coming up, the race to replace the late Ron Wright. The congressman's own widow launched her own campaign for the seat, and she is just the latest in a crowded field of candidates. We'll take another look at this race next on the Roundtable.